David sat alone in his small apartment, staring at his phone. He pressed play. A man on the screen spoke slowly. "Hello, my friends." David sighed again. He didn't understand. Not fully, not clearly, not enough. David was 27 years old. He had a job. He had responsibilities. But there was one thing: he didn't have confidence. Especially when it came to English. Every time he heard someone speak English fluently, his chest felt tight, his mind froze. His thoughts disappeared, and the only sentence he could say was, "Sorry, I don't understand." He had tried everything: grammar books, vocabulary lists, apps, courses, teachers, but nothing worked. Because every time he opened a book, he saw hundreds, no, thousands. No, tens of thousands of words. How can I learn all of this? He whispered, "This is impossible." That night, something changed. A video appeared on his screen. Title: How to Speak English with Just 521 Words. David laughed. 521 words. That's a joke. But he clicked anyway. The speaker said something shocking. "You don't need 170,000 words." David stopped. "Wait, what?" "You only need 521 to speak in daily life." David leaned forward. For the first time, he was listening. The speaker continued. "The problem is not vocabulary. The problem is your method." David felt something strange. Hope. He remembered his school days, memorizing lists, forgetting them again and again. But the speaker said, "Children don't learn like this. They hear simple words. They repeat. They use." David thought about his niece. She spoke English. Not perfectly, but confidently. She didn't know grammar. She didn't know big words. But she spoke without fear. Why am I different? David asked himself. Then came the sentence that changed everything. Fluency is not about knowing more. It's about using less, more often. David paused the video. He repeated it. Again and again. Using less, more often. Something clicked. The next day, David tried something new. He didn't open a grammar book. He didn't search for new vocabulary. He took a small notebook and wrote "I you go eat work feel." Only 6 words. Then he made his first sentence, "I go work." He laughed. That sounds wrong, but then he remembered. Perfect is not important. Communication is. So he said it again. "I go work." Then, "I feel tired." "I eat food." "I go home." Simple, very simple. But something amazing happened. He didn't stop. For the first time, he spoke more than one sentence. That night, he watched the second part of the video. Sentence patterns. I want to. I need to. I am going to. I like to. I have to. David repeated, "I want to sleep." I need to work. I am going to eat. It felt like magic. Same structure, different words. Endless sentences. His brain stopped fighting. His mouth started moving, and for the first time, English felt easy. David made a decision. No more overthinking. No more perfection. Just 10 minutes a day. Morning, I wake up. I feel sleepy. I drink water. Afternoon, I work. I feel busy. I need a break. Night, I feel tired. I go home. I rest. Every day. Same words. Same patterns. At first, it felt boring. But after a few days, something changed. He didn't translate anymore. He didn't think. He just spoke. One day, at work, something unexpected happened. A foreign customer walked in. David's heart started racing. His hands became cold. This was the moment. The old David would run or avoid. Stay silent. But not today, the customer asked. Can you help me? David took a deep breath and said, yes, I help you. Not perfect, but clear. The conversation continued. Slow. Simple. Broken, but real. And when the customer smiled and said, thank you, David realized something powerful. He didn't need perfect English. He only needed courage.